very pleased to present the first award, which is a 3E award. This award recognizes an individual, group, department, or organization that has, through their outstanding effort and exemplary action, demonstrated an extraordinary commitment in supporting and furthering the mandate of FSWO by educating, empowering, and encouraging women in the fire service. FSWO is pleased to grant this award to Hamilton firefighter Mary Hindle, one of our longtime members and supporters, who has worked hard to invite many women into the fire service and connect those women already in the service. Her outstanding effort, exemplary action, and extraordinary commitment has helped to encourage, educate, and empower both women and men to be the best they can be in the fire service.
I'm just honored to be here today to help celebrate this great accomplishment. Congratulations, Mary.
Firefighter Hindle started her career at Hamilton Fire in 2002 at the young age of 22. She shows great initiative, passion, and has taken on many roles, including being a key organizer behind Hamilton's Can't Fit and the FSWO conference in 2015 in Hamilton. Firefighter Mary Hindle continually demonstrates behavior both on and off the job that showcases pride, honor, and integrity. Her leadership, mentorship, and willingness to contribute has truly made the fire service a better place for all. She truly embodies the 3 E's, educate, encourage, and empower, as the deserving recipient of the FSWO 3E Award in 2020. Congratulations, Mary.
I would like to thank my family, first of all, for the support that they gave me when I first decided that I wanted to be a firefighter. I remember telling my parents that I did not want to continue my schooling in music and decided I wanted to be a firefighter. And they just said, great, they were so supportive. So they're number one who I'd like to thank. And then there's many people within the Hamilton Fire Department that were so helpful and so supportive of me in my early days and continuing on throughout my career, that I knew that I too would want to be that person for new firefighters. I want to be a person that any new person or old would feel comfortable asking me a question and know that I would always be there for them if they need anything. I suppose seeing more women apply to the job and be successful. And another thing that probably will make me all sentimental is the fact that my 3-year-old daughter wants to be a firefighter just like Mom, even though I'll be retired by the time she can be a firefighter.
My name is Lydia Wilcox, Vice President of Fire Service Women Ontario. It gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Pink Helmet of Courage Award. This year's recipient of the Pink Helmet of Courage is being given to a person whose courage, openness, and strength has been an inspiration to many others in her battle this year with cancer at the same time as COVID. FSWO is proud to recognize Lieutenant Jen Dawkins, who has been with Vancouver Fire Service since 1999. Lieutenant Dawkins' passion and commitment to her recovery has been undertaken with the same enthusiasm and zest that she has demonstrated every day in her work environment, and is a popular and highly respected advocate for the promotion and advancement of women in the first responder field. Ms. Dawkins was the founder of Camp Ignite in British Columbia, which began in 2011 and brings together young women to live the experience of the fire service as a family. She is a big supporter of gender diversity and the fire services as a whole, advocating for both women and men to do better in their profession. Officer Dawkins recently underwent a mastectomy and chemotherapy for invasive ductal carcinoma and recognized the importance and need to use her strength, resilience, experience to educate herself and others about her diagnosis and the challenges she faced. She feels strongly about being a cancer crusader and has proactively spoken about her experience for the benefit of all women. She also lobbied British Columbia's provincial government for the inclusion of breast cancer as a presumptive cancer. She is tireless in her efforts to attract women to the profession and provides support to those who are in it, even while undergoing treatment for cancer. As this year's successful recipient of the Pink Helmet of Courage Award, Officer Dawkins is a remarkable woman who embodies resilience and courage while demonstrating the importance and benefits of taking care of yourself. On behalf of FSWO, congratulations, Jen Dawkins.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Fire Service Women of Ontario, I'm pleased to present the Diversity and Inclusion Award to Lieutenant Matt Osborne. This award highlights the unique and special efforts of people and/or organizations who understand the importance of encouraging diversity and who demonstrate their commitment to initiatives that foster a culture of respect, equity, inclusion, and diversity in the fire service.
He understands the importance of leading by example, ensuring the workplace evolves to mirror societal and cultural norms by acknowledging and recognizing that the treatment of women in the fire service is not only fair and acceptable, but adds value that can bolster the success of the fire service. Lieutenant Osborne has effected positive change in so many ways, including encouraging strong female representation in areas of leadership in the fire service, as well as at the local level. Collaborating with the local union to update to a modern and inclusive pregnancy and reproduction policy. Being an active advocate for the public celebration of women in the fire service. Working to remove gendered language from collective agreements and to ensure there are safe and appropriate washroom accommodations for all. Lieutenant Osborne's consistent leadership continues to help the fire service grow in a direction that fosters a culture of respect, equity, inclusion, and diversity, and he truly is a model colleague, leader, and true advocate, most deserving of the Diversity and Inclusion Award, as he exemplifies the values of FSWO. On behalf of all of us at Fire Service Women Ontario, congratulations.
This means a ton. It means this coming from the Fire Service Women of Ontario that are leaders among Canadian fire service women and Canadian firefighters. So I first of all want to thank their executive board, president, and everybody there. I'm speechless. I'm blown away by this. This means more to me than you'd ever know. And this, honestly, this is bigger than me. This is where we are with the Calgary Firefighters Association. This is where we are as a Calgary Fire Department. And if anything, we should all be proud of this. And this should be our names on here, because this is what actually it is. This is a group of people doing amazing things. And I'm proud that we are all leaders and we're all taking a step forward together.
It is an honor and a privilege to present this year's President's Trailblazer Award to FSWO member and 26-year veteran Oakville firefighter and Assistant Platoon Chief Joanne Blanchette. Chief Blanchette is a true trailblazer for many women in the fire service, having shown great leadership and perseverance in taking on the legal and financial challenges, in ensuring her employer and union met their legal obligations to protect her rights as a pregnant woman in the workforce and in the fire service.
This is a moment of pride, not just for Joanne and all of you, but for the town of She is a prior recipient of a Governor General's Award for exemplary service, but I think this is probably the one that's most special for you.
Joanne's courage to challenge the status quo and educate both her employer and union on the importance of complying with the collective agreement and the Ontario Human Rights Code helped to pave the way for so many women who have followed her career path in recognizing that one can have a career and be a parent.
The amazing thing, I think, with Joanne is that in spite of the struggles and the work that she's done to raise that prayer, if you didn't sit down and spend time and talk to her about it, you would never know, because Joanne is not just a great leader, but she's tough, she's strong, and she carries that burden so well.
Joanne continues to pave the way for other women and was recently promoted to Assistant Platoon Chief with Oakville Fire. She was the first female firefighter hired in Oakville, and she's very highly respected. Known for promoting fire safety within the community, Joanne regularly volunteers with her crew for public education programs.
You inspire positive change, you encourage diversity. I want to thank the Fire Service Women for recognizing role models and mentors and how important that is in recruiting new firefighters and changing the diversity and inclusive nature of the fire service and where it needs to go.
In her new role as Assistant Platoon Chief, she provides input into departmental policies and procedures to enhance the level of service Oakville delivers and ensure the health and safety of their firefighters.
Joanne routinely reaches out to connect with new female recruits, offering them her support and membership. By the number of nominations I received for Joanne Blanchette as a pioneer, it's easy to see why she was the best choice for this year's President's Trailblazer Award. Congratulations, Chief Blanchette.
I would like to thank Fire Service Women in Ontario, Peg and Julie in particular, Deputy Belair. I'm so incredibly honored and grateful and beside myself, and as I said, completely overwhelmed. I'd like to thank Chief Mostino. I don't have much to say other than thank you, and I'd like to continue to encourage women not only to, when they join the fire service, to not just think it ends at being a firefighter, put in for promotions, become an acting captain, keep moving forward, and lead by example. And I'll be here to help every step of the way. Thank you very much.
Okay, seriously, this took me 25 times. I have teenagers in the house, I've got a puppy in the house, I've got clocks going, I've got people calling me and texts. This is crazy, people. Love you guys.